all of the steel cutting. What are going to get out of the square is having a mad. I've got to cut on my other one over there and get to 4 degrees. Big angle. You got an angle of 4 degrees we have to come up with here, which is always a lot better with this old cold cut saw because it's nothing to vary. You get the bandsaw. The bandsaw is a little bit off at the moment anyway, probably needs a new blade, but especially on angles and cutting the long edge down, you can get into all sorts of trouble. So we'll do that. We've already done one, so sort of make it the slight angle that cradles that tank. That's what we're doing. Alright. You silly bastards out the road. Very good. Yeah, no, I think they've eaten this out. Time for a change, for sure. And hopefully home on the barley stubble. I hope. I wonder if they'll go where they're supposed to. Oh, come on, focus. Good Lord, man. There we go. Come on, of course you didn't bloody go the proper direction. Alright. Away you go. Something completely different. We'll crank up the plasma cutter and see if we can chop this out rather than welding it in pieces like we did on the other one. Ah, what an adventure this is. Liquid tank manifest. Whoa, you're out of focus. Magic of the plasma cutter. Amazing. Plumbing manifest. Fence cut manifest. Looking at this liquid system set up. Yeah, I reckon we could probably set up the middle thing on that there somehow, I reckon. Be out of the way of all the other hoses. And the same with those, there's nothing to obstruct. It's probably the go, I reckon. I think. And we'll do pretty, yeah, you put it higher up, hoses that sort of just flow naturally, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be the go. Anyway, we'll work on it. Nice. You've got it there. So that shouldn't be too bad. It's not that far away to measure stuff, and then I can go and do the spreading as well. So that'll be good. Alright, so now begins the grain feeding of the sheep. Oh, better let him down. He's a bit high. So I just got a little bit today to get them used to it. With a little bit of barley, a little bit of wheat scrandings and some beans. So hopefully just finish them off. That's the plan. Beautiful. What a lovely dry, not late April, but mid to, what are we, 21st. So we're getting on. Alrighty, here's sandblasted cultivars, plates, and a little chute thingo. Better get some primer on it. We'll make headway one way or another, somewhere or another, one way or another, whatever and another, on another day. What are we doing now? What are we doing now, fella? We're going to go and spread a little bit of lime tonight. Just try and make a bit of a dent in it. While we can't do a couple other jobs, might as well do something. So we'll just head out. Got the other tractors already over there to load it. We've got another 60 tonne and probably 4 or 5 back at the other heap as well. So and then we're finished with that. So we'll just knock things off. 21st of April now. Well, when we're doing it, it's a little bit dry, but that's okay. It's not very windy, and it's blowing in the correct direction, so that's good. We'll see what we can knock off a little bit tonight and gradually chip away at this little job that we have to do. My boss is asleep, so I better stay awake. But no, we'll only do maybe 1 or 2 more tonight, and then yeah, probably go tomorrow evening. Well, in a bit, load it up for tomorrow. We'll go home. Are you all asleep? It's not ridiculously late. Well, it's 11, which isn't too stupid. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Nice. How many hats, Claude? How many hats? Is it a prime number? You got 1 hat on. Did you have 2 hats on before?
Yes. He did.
Here we go again. Well, we've got an unexpected moment, so we're going to go and spread a bit of lime while this next 2.5 hours or so. We do need to do a bit in daylight so I can map it out properly. I see the sheep have found the pile. Sheep just love a pile. And we're all preloaded. Isn't that good? Yeah. Very nice indeed. Isn't that right, fellas? Well, where we're doing it, it's just got a bit breezy, because not very breezy, but dust. But yeah, should be okay. It's doing a good enough job. And we're just mapping it out. That's how we're doing it, without any fancy variable rate. But we'll work it out. A day or so later, we're back out here. A nice windy, warm April day yesterday. The sort of day that makes you glad we haven't done any dry seeding yet. We'll finish this job off. We have a million things to do, but I don't know. Seems like there's not an awful lot of pressure at the moment. There's no real rain in sight for who knows how long. But you still want to be prepared. Very good. Liquid fert, zinc sulfate. Copper zinc, I should say. Copper zinc sulfate. Something along those lines. Whoa, look at that. So anyway, nice awkward shuttles, a bit narrower than normal. Well, it's time for another round of the beans, wheat spread and barley mix. Give them a bit, they cleaned up the other stuff. Seemed to go pretty well, so try and finish these sheep off, then finish this lime off. You know, tick things off, it's good. Need proof that sheep aren't too bright. It's incredible. Other ones gathering on the other side of the fence. Jealous, have no idea how these other sheep have found the grain. Just incredible. They're pretty dense. Pretty bloody dense. They're obviously not that hungry. Going away from it. Unreal. Let's get this cleaned up. Where we're doing it, aren't we, fellas? One more tidy up fill and that's it for the lime spreading. The twist of lime of 24. That's, yeah, oh well, it's something. Certainly no rain in sight, 24th of April, and yes, no rain in sight at all. That sort of pressures off a little bit, but I still have a fair lot, not a fair bit, a lot to do, so there's that too. Right, that's it. Well, that's a job done. The twist of lime has finished twisting. That's great. So that may or may not be all the spreading. I don't know if they've got any other stuff, but probably all the lime for this year anyway. I'm sure we'll find plenty for another year, but anyway. Let's go home. That's a damn nuisance. I don't think it's said. Lightest misty drizzle, just like those putty muddles. But anyway, nothing in it. Nothing in it at all, but I've got urea to put in the bin, painting to do. I don't really want to do it when it's damp. Probably be fine to put this out, and I might go and rip around a couple of these paddocks to at least get something done. Blimey. They can't be too hungry. They're interested, but they're not rushing to it, so well, that's kind of good. Means they're satisfied. So it should be good. They're getting plenty, apparently. Got plenty of other stuff to do, but while that misty showers are threatening, like I said, nothing in it, but not ideal for loading, for playing around with urea and painting and welding and all that sort of stuff. I might as well rip the ripper on. I might as well rip these fence lines, because there's tree roots probably encroaching out quite a way now. So just got to be mindful. About 10 feet. So that says. So we've got to be real close to the fence. Shower certainly came in. I don't think there's going to be much, just a nuisance, but oh well, at least we're getting something done. Good Lord, they're encroaching out. Bloody trees. Not much rain, but I don't have the wiper going. It's yeah, probably the lot would probably do with a good ripping someday. Probably wouldn't be a worst idea. So that's probably our project for another year. Deep ripper. Either make one or buy one or do something, I guess. It's wet, we should be sowing. Nah, I think there's much. Anyway, yeah, maybe we ought to be going a bit deeper. It's not that deep. I mean, you can see it's ripping a few roots. That's the idea, to get those shallow roots that suck out the moisture from the crop on the edge. Got a bit of chainsawing to do too. Oh well, yeah, it's going alright. But go a bit deeper, run out of grip, but then could put it on a bigger tractor, but I don't want to break it. This is plenty of power for that, really. Yeah, so full, needs 4 odds. It's pretty solid work for it. I guess it's not too bad. See if we can go a bit deeper, we'll see what happens. Swap all the roots. That's the primary job part. Ripping is probably not a bad idea anyway. We'll probably have a lot more, probably, like I said, next year, project for next year. Surprised how much moisture there is there too. Incredible. We need the space. Yikes. All of the place. Shows how dry it is, but that stuff is not set more in the truck after sitting in an open truck for like, what is it? Near the best part of 2 months. Bone dry. I suppose before we go in for the night we better do a couple of jobs, so we put the other tractor away, tidied up a few things, and we'll put this tractor in the shed too. We may as well go there for a few days anyway. Nice! Go with a quick wash. Good, good. Get you fellas in. I see neighbours gone. Sowing some canola dry by the looks of it. I reckon I see a couple of bags. That would make sense for their rotation. I don't know. I'd like to be sowing, but I don't know. We're getting too excited yet. It's dry as an absolute bone. Nothing over there, nothing down there. See, that gate's still alright. What a picture. Anyway, we've got this. I usually go shifting sheep in the tractor, but it's tied up with our other off-farm life duties. So that's why we're doing this. But anyway, I think he's going to look at some of the big, the old weathers tomorrow. At least we'll get rid of something. Hopefully all goes well.